Well, it's another part of the article series of which junglers I feel are the best ones to learn how to jungle with, as they either teach you a lot of fundamental stuff or, in the case of Aatrox actually, a lot of mental stuff. It's better to read the article, of course, because I'm going to basically summarize what it's about in this video, so the link in the description will take you to the Reign of Gaming website, which will have the article. Go and read it and get more information than what I can give out here. Now, if you've been watching my stream, you would know that I constantly praise Aatrox, so this shouldn't have caught you by surprise. Nonetheless, probably the worst thing about Aatrox is his barrier to entry. Higher RP costs and high AP costs, and that really does suck, because I do think he's one of the best junglers to try to learn the game with, or learn how to jungle with. For starters, he's a very safe jungler just throughout. He clears safe, he clears rather quickly, and a lot of other junglers cannot really match up towards him. He's got pretty positive matchups in the jungle. He even beats characters like Lee Sin, so he has pretty damn good matchups, a good repertoire. He's also a jungler that can be picked at any phase of the game, and I mean champion select. You can pick him first, last, mid, whatever, against almost any team comp. Of course, he still has the weakness of having to farm and, being able to negatively snowball, but that's about his only real risk, and that honestly, this is what keeps him from being picked a lot. But akin to Lee Sin and Elise, he can be first picked into almost anything. He can be a tank for your team thanks to his initiation. He can be a carry for your team, so you got that going on for you. If you lack damage, if you lack tankiness or whatever, Aatrox has it covered. So first pick him and feel safe. That means also you get pretty much almost any time you want to practice him. Like, you don't have to worry about, oh my god, my team has no tanks, therefore I can't practice Aatrox. No, you can play 10 Aatrox teams in a row, and in every single one have a different build and a different role, and still be able to play him. I mean, and still succeed with him, and still not be a detriment. He's that versatile as a champion, and that's what makes him a safe pick throughout. And that's why I love him. That versatility in itself is so good. The other thing is he's surprisingly forgiving character. He's simple in how he works. I mean, his ability to just point and click, it goes on. There's nothing complicated about it. It's damage. His Q, which is his initiation power, is just click here and things go boom. Much like Malphite's ultimate, which ends up giving him so much strength, it's unbelievable. His entire game revolves on how well he uses that Q, in fact. Though it's surprisingly not the first thing he maxes out anyways. He ends up giving players a lot more courage as well, and this is one of the biggest factors I feel he's good for learning junglers. It makes you brave, it encourages you to be reckless, yet it doesn't punish you for being so. You go in on a turret dive and die, well, you got your passive, come back out and just walk away. It's okay as long as you wait till your passive's back up. It encourages that recklessness, and it encourages you to want to protect your passive, therefore you'll slowly start learning to be more careful during your recklessnesses. So you end up learning to be aggressive, you're learning to be brave and to judge situations carefully and to take advantage of any opportunities you see. And like, I'm a player who's very calm and collected, but when I play Aatrox, I surprise myself by being ridiculously reckless, but it works out, because Aatrox has the tools to make it work out. And that is the biggest factor to encouraging people to learn Aatrox. You will learn to stop being so, you will learn to stop being so scared like I am. I am honestly afraid of sometimes initiating on something because I can't trust my teammates or anything. But at least with Aatrox, if I do it and then fail, I can just back out after my passive saves me. And it slowly ended up making me more courageous with other champions, which is why, as of late, people who've been watching my stream have seen me do more ballsy things than before. And it was because I played a lot of Aatrox in a marathon before Season 3 ended, and I just kept pushing out those aggressive plays. I kept pushing out those ballsy plays, those turret dives, those, like all of a sudden initiations. He allows you to do that, and I think that's one of the greatest factors about him, and people really need to learn that. I mean, you can read the stories on the article about the Amumu. There's two of them, and it'll take too long to get into it in this video, but they're pretty comical, but they actually happened, and they left me befuddled, but they actually had reasons for believing this, and a lot of it just had to do with inexperience and fear. But Aatrox is a great cleanser for that, and if you have them, go ahead and try them, and just realize just how safe you can be thanks to that passive, how reckless you can be and not be punished because of that passive. Anyways, the article's in the description. Go hit it up and get more information than what I gave you here, and give Aatrox a try.